What's going on, guys? Today's video we have a power bank from IE Safety. I'll leave a link in the description down below to decide to purchase, but basically this is a 26,800 milliamp capacity and it does have a solar, so we're going to check it out right now. I already did a review of this, but the company still sent it either way. I did the red version and they still sent it out. I don't know why, but I guess they just misread my email. You got this here. You get a USB type, nope, micro USB, never mind. So this is basically, this is micro USB right here. That's what you should do to it. And then you have a little lanyard with the little compass. That's interesting. I don't know how accurate the compass is, but you do have this little carabiner, so I guess that's kind of useful if you do use it. It's a little cheap. You get that included if you needed to. And then you also have a user manual, which shows you the button functions, pretty much everything else you need to know about the product. Very simple. Let's get into it. As you can see, this one has branding on the front, and this has like a fake leather, as you can see. Very similar in size and everything else. They're basically just rebranded. Just slightly different font on the left, which is the newer one. And this one I had for a little over 2 years now, and it looks about the same. So the new one, as you can see, it's already charging because it has the little lights being flickered onto it. But you have 4 solar panels in total. This one right here and these 3. This one's actually different from the Powwow Best because this one has a wireless charging on front, and then the 3 solar panels. I actually prefer the 4 on here rather than wireless charging, because wireless charging on power banks are literally super slow to charge and they're basically useless. I don't even use the Powwow Best for charging wirelessly. I always use the direct current right here. Use one of these for solar only. Just have them both out. You can just have them solarly charged. And I like the little flap. This thing, I remember when I got it, I always just did that like a bunch of times. It's really nice, but the only thing, you just don't bend it like this way, otherwise it will probably break the ribbon cables within it, so be careful with that. This one is slightly different, a little bit better actually in my opinion. I have to look up the specs on all of these, or it might have it on the user manual. Let's see if it does. Okay, so it says it's 99.16 watts an hour. The solar panel output is 6 watts, so basically 6 watts per hour, and this has 26,000 milliamps, meaning it'll take, I don't know, roughly 24 hours to charge just on this fully, but it's 20,000 milliamps, so you could basically just keep this out in the sun for one day, one full day, like if it was sunny the entire day, and then yeah, it also has a little clip here, as you can see, for the carabiner. And then it has a little seal there, so it's not fully waterproof, so you can't really submerge them. They're a little rain resistant, which is nice. And like I said, very bulky power banks. So they're something for camping or something else like that, and I'll show you right now for a comparison of some other power banks that I have. I only have a few because I'm getting rid of them. But right now I have this 5,000 milliamp, no, 6,000 milliamp power bank here. That's for size comparison. So it's 20,000 milliamps more, and you get solar. This one just only has water resistance and 1 out port. This one has 2 out ports and 1 micro USB port. So similar to this, but it's only 5,000 milliamps. And this one's actually dead, but yeah, it's actually dead. This one has foldable prongs. You can put it in the wall and then charge your devices. This one's pretty cool. I thought it was really cool to have, but I'd never use it, and I'll tell you why. And then I have this one here. I used to use this one all the time, which is why it's like beat and stuff. I don't know if you can see that. It has like a ton of grime on it. So I used to use this all the time for school because it's really small and compact, but it has pretty much everything you need. It has a lightning port, USB Type-C input, output, micro USB input, a little lanyard right there, and 2 USB-A ports. So it has everything you need in a power bank. Those are mainly the ones I have left. I lost a few, and then I just don't use anymore for a few other ones, or just give them away or do whatever I need to do, because I don't use any of these because I have a better one that I use pretty much daily. And okay, I don't know where it went. How convenient. Oh wait, actually I have another one. So I have this one here. This one I use for basically all my light whenever I do portable, because it has 3 USB Type-A ports, 1 in and out for USB Type-C, an LCD display, power on button, and this one is 26,800 milliamps. So they're the same power ratage. It's a little bit slimmer than it's supposed to be, as you can see, a little bit slimmer. And even though this one has extra power banks, or extra solar, I mean, you know, this one's a little slimmer and you get a Type-C, and it's a little bit better in my opinion. I want to try to find mine. I don't know where it went though. I had a better one, but I don't know where it went. Wow, that's convenient. Right when I was just talking about it too. Oh, okay, it's in the car. But I'll throw a little B-roll up, but the MagSafe ones that go on top of your phone, they're very slim. slim, portable with wireless charging, pretty fast wireless charging, I might add. And you just smack it on the back of your phone. It's very slim, like the slimmer as slim as your phone, and you can basically go on the go. I use that one all the time. That's the only power bank that I use because it's so portable and it's so fast at charging, especially wirelessly, and you don't really have a problem when charging. The only thing is that it's only for one person. I don't really have a whole lot of people that actually charge on the go, but when I do, I usually bring a 10,000 milliamp slim power bank with me or something else. So I usually take this little sling with me. I don't wear it, but I just have a little sling, and I use this PowerMass 10,000 milliamp power bank. I don't know if it has charge. It does, so it's 74%. I use this one because it's very slim. It's 10,000 milliamps, so I could charge about 2 to 3 iPhones on a full charge. It has USB Type A, 2 ports of them, and then a USB Type C in and out, so fast charging. And I use this one if I want to share power with other people. It's very slim, which is what you want for power banks. You don't want fat power banks unless they're very useful for charge. So these two being USB A, so slow charging there, slow charging for an input. I don't really think it's all worth it. For 20-30 bucks, you can easily find better power banks out there, especially slimmer ones, and that'll actually give you a better advantage, taking advantage of the sun right there, and you can easily just get power from the sun. It's really simple, really easy. It also does have an LED, so this is technically like a backup battery for phones or anything else like that. Even a little flashlight. I don't technically recommend it because it's very very dim and just not worth it at all. But yeah, you can use that if you need to. I'll actually be giving away the red one since I don't need the red one anymore, and I'll keep the orange one since it's a little bit newer and a little bit nicer. But that's that. I actually know exactly who I want to give this one to, so it's not going to be in this channel, but there it is.